This is Frank Giavello with Awards Daily. Ioane Bobeica's extraordinary film Thunders is Moldova's international feature Oscar submission. The film centers on a poor young girl and a not so poor young boy who strike up a friendship and the consequences of that friendship. I'm happy to welcome Ioane. Ioane, hello.
Sergiu, hello.
And this is Sergio.
Hello.
Ioane, it's an amazing film. Can you please share where the idea came from?
Sergiu, poți să introduci?
Da, hai să încercăm. De unde te-ai inspirat?
Acest film mai mult este rezultatul unui experiment de a scrie scenariu, în primul rând. M-am inspirat dintr-o istorie care am auzit-o la o catedră militară despre un câmp minat, despre o regiune tare neobișnuită, care a fost o problemă mult timp. Și această istorie care am auzit-o, practic, din start avea toate componentele pentru un scenariu, pentru a avea o intrigă, pentru un scenariu captivant.
Okay, so let me try to translate. This is my first time to translate something. So he was excited to try to do an exercise to write a script. So he did this script when he studied, and he heard about this situation, this story during the military cathedra, so the military service, you know. And the story, it was, as he heard, it was very complex, with a beginning, exposition, a narrative, and conflict. He heard about a special territory, a minefield close to River Nistru.
If he could elaborate a little bit more on the mines and why they were left there.
Spun eu? So during the Moldova, it's a small country.
Yes.
And you know, we used to joke that Moldova is between Romanian Dracula and Ukrainian Chernobyl. It's a former Soviet republic. So when the Soviet the dissolutions of Soviet Union, Moldova have this get his independence. But there is a tiny territory on the left of our country, is Transnistria. So they don't agree with the Moldova's independence. So there is a how to say, an autonomous territory, republic, unrecognized by our government. So in 92, it was an armed conflict between our shores, left shores and right shores of the river Nistru, which divided our territories. So during the war, it was planted a lot of mines on the fields close to the river, and it was it wasn't respected the code of the war, of Hammurabi war. So when you are planting mines, you are obliged by the moral code and code of war to have this map of planting mines. So they didn't do this map, and there was a huge territories close to villages with mine fields. And because of the lack of the source of mines, of the resources of power, and maybe lack of the know-how, our government don't, so they didn't do anything in that area. So as I remember, in 2000, after 8 years after the war, they cleaned that area. And during this period, there was a lot of you know, a lot of situations, very sad situations.
Some people got hurt, right?
Yes.
So this strip of land that has isn't recognized, Transnistria, is it Russian controlled?
No, it's autonomic region. So Moldova, for us, this is Moldova. So this is our official. So we even don't call it Transnistria. For us, it's the left region.
You
So the
just call
region from, yeah, it's regiunea din stânga Nistrului. It's a Romanian word. So it's the region from the left shore of the Nistru River.
okay. Well,
And it's, of course,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's a pro-Russian administration there. They have their own currency. They speak Russian. However, they have few schools where kids are able to learn Romanian.
Yeah, that was my question, that it was pro-Russian. Okay. I wanted to ask about the actors and casting the actors because they're so authentic, in particular the actors who play Zinca and Victor. Can you speak a little bit about where you found them and how you got such intimate performances?
Ioane, înțeles?
Poți să-mi spui încă o dată?
Am fost impresionat de jocul actoricesc ca Zinca și a Victor și am vrut să elaborez mai mult cum ai găsit și cum ai decis să-i alegi.
Deci, ok. Filmul...
Tânării, uite, dacă faci recording, am impresia că ar trebui să vorbești tu în engleză. Încearcă, pas cu pas.
Nu se poate să fac.
So we will try, he will try in Romanian.
Sure.
Cum spuneam din start, scenariul, istoria a apărut dintr-un experiment scriind scenariu și a fost primul meu proiect de film, lungmetraj. Totul s-a întâmplat spontan, n-aș spune că am făcut un casting mare, am ales practic am văzut acești copii la niște concursuri școlare și am văzut, i-am fotografiat și după care am ales, adică a fost foarte simplu, nu a fost un casting foarte desfășurat. Pe când rolul central, domnul Anatol Mîrzenco, greu l-am găsit pentru că mulți actori care i-am ales nu simțeau ce înseamnă a fi de la țară. Erau prea orășăni, cum spun, Sergiu, prea mult, o cultură prea orășănească aveau. Și când am dat de Anatol, a fost din start. Nu trebuie mult să lucrez cu dânsul, pentru că el din start are un feeling de lăsat.
So I will try to at the end of the interview, you'll know more about Romanian language. So the process with the kids were very simple. So he attended few contests, artistic content schools, and he chose very simple the Tincuța Josan and Nicolae Cernomaz, Victor and Zinca. But about the Iacob, which is a famous songwriter, Anatol Mîrzenco, it was very hard to choose because Ioane was think to find a professional actor, but to believe him that he is from countryside, because our actors, they are more like city style, city mood, city city behavior, city way to be. And when Ioane met Anatol Mîrzenco, he's from city. He is a very wealthy man, but he is his roots is from countryside. So it was a decision 100% that this is our Iacob.
He was so authentic. It was so real. I'm curious, has the Russian invasion of Ukraine had you guys worried about them possibly doing the same thing to your country?
Ai înțeles întrebarea?
Nu, întotdeauna tărdușe, nu se pot.
Odată cu invazia Rusiei în Ucraina, te-ai gândit că poate să se întâmple asta și în Moldova?
Nu, clar, tot s-au gândit la asta. Eu eram în Israel, dar nu, eu eram acasă și cu tine în Israel. Toți s-au gândit la asta, dar nu știu ce legătură are cu filmul nostru.
So he was in Moldova when it happened, and he told everyone was thinking about that. So everyone thought about this possible conflict, but then he left in Israel, and unfortunately there is another conflict.
Yeah. Yeah. So now he's back, right?
Yes.
Are you back for good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sure. I want to ask a little bit about the film industry in Moldova. If you could tell me a little bit about what it's like, what it was like to make the film, and then what the selection process for the Oscars was like.
So we
Sergiu?
have a very emergent film industry, as I wrote to you. So we are a small community of filmmakers. First of all, we have Academy of Fine Arts who are preparing filmmakers. So we have producers, we have directors, we have editors. So there is a very small number of specialties in the film industry. Then we have a National Film Center, which was founded a few years ago, and thanks of this National Film Center, government start to give some subsidies to filmmakers. Actually, this film was granted from the government in 2017. It was the first year when government start to support officially film projects as a result of a competition between filmmakers. Ioane and my partner producer, Ioane Bobeica, actually, Marin Madan, who started this project, they have from the government $500,000 of Moldavian lei. So it's around 30,000 the United States dollars. So this was the first start. It was the first start of but it was a beginning. And then we have a very poor distribution landscape in Moldova. We have only 3 cinemas in all country. Our country, which is about 2.5 million people inhabitants, and the most old cinemas are located in Chișinău, the capital city. So this is it.
How did the film? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Regarding the Oscar. Regarding the Oscars, it was 4 films eligible for Moldovan proposals, and it's a national committee who are selecting the film, and we have no ideas how the process was. We just submit, and this is it. And we're happy that our colleagues choose Tunity, a debut film, just to have this chance or opportunity to have, let's say, a bigger visibility at the international level. And thank you, Frank, because you are supporting us with your activity.
Well, I think it's a terrific film. Have you guys do you have enough money to have been able to arrange any publicity here in the States, or any screenings?
Last year, it was another film proposed from Moldova, who also produced by me and my colleagues, producers, and we start to look about more information, how much, when, with whom. So we discover a big world, a big new world, and with big requests, and we decided just to go lower, and it's impossible for us to understand if the whole budget for all production, the National Film Center have 400,000 of United States dollars is the all budget for the all production, all the events, all the festivals, all the training. So this is the government support. You can imagine how can we invest in promoting in US. But by default, we are planning to have a American premiere in Chicago in February. So we will see. Maybe we'll find some solutions, some local distribution who are interesting to to launch our film in the North America.
It'll be a festival in Chicago where the film will premiere.
It's we do this in very let's say primitive way.
Okay.
So we are renting a cinema. We were in Chicago in Tivoli Theater. There is 1,000 seats. And we invited the Romanian and Moldovan diaspora, and this is like that. We wish to have a festival circuit, and because of the India International Film Festival in Goa, now we have the green line to go with more festivals and to accept and to, because we have been asked from many festivals before India, but smaller festivals focused on children's films and so on. So we choose to have a festival with bigger visibility.
Sergiu, I realized I didn't introduce you. Would you introduce yourself? You're the producer of the film, correct?
Yes, I'm one of the producers. So we are actually 4 producers. So it's Ioane Bobeica, also the producers. Is Anatol Mîrzenco, the protagonist of the film, is one of the producers. Yeah. Is me, one of the producers, and there is the leading producer, the producer who initiates this project, Marin Madan.
Thank you. So I wanted to ask the director, how did you find the nonlinear structure? Was it always the initial intent to go back and forth in time, or was that something that happened during editing?
Te-am întrebat de ce să mergi cu structură non-lineară în montaj. A fost ceva decis din start sau în timpul editării montajului ai mers cu elipsa de timp înainte?
Eu sunt mare fan al lui González Iñárritu, Alejandro González Iñárritu, și practic în perioada în care am scris scenariul, preveam toate filmele lui și până acum el e Dumnezeul meu, adică în ce ține de acest gen de film.
Okay, I understood Iñárritu, so
it was the source of inspiration. But actually, I read the script in 2018, and it was shocking me because initially he had a non-linear writing. So I read the first 4 pages, and there was a explosion of that cow. And it was, oh my God. So in the first pages, I'm getting, very stressed, and the suspense is bigger. What's next? And then during the editing, we changed few so we play a bit with the structure. But he actually wrote the script very non-linear.
Okay, so it was written that way. Good. For me, the film is about class. It's about the hatred in the world today, and it seems it's such a deceptively simple film, but to me, he's kind of captured how divisive we all are. It's not really a question as much as a comment.
Yes. Thank you very much for your feedback. Yeah, Ioane used to say, so when people are in critic situation, you can see and you can understand and you can feel who and how react. So our protagonist, Iacob, he did well. So.
Yeah, no, he sure did. Okay, so this brings me to my one issue with the film, and that's the subtitles. They're not very good, just so you know. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would have them redone because there are grammatic and spelling errors in them. So I just, I want to warn people that when they see it, in terms of the English subtitles, I would have them redone.
Thank you very much for your feedback. We actually have this feedback from the Oscars, and we take them back and improve.
Oh,
Because,
good.
you know,
Good.
it's,
That's
thank you very much. We appreciate it. It's a very constructive feedback for us. So there's a way to grow up and to improve the experience of the viewers.
absolutely. So, and not to give the ending away, I'm not going to do that, but I was curious to ask the director if he ever had a more devastating ending in mind, or if the ending that he chose was the ending that was always there.
Te-au întrebat dacă tu ai avut în minte, în capul tău, vreun final mai devastator, mai dur, mai dramatic. Sau ăsta e finalul pe care tu l-ai scris din start, inițial.
Din contră, finalul... Avem un final mai pozitiv. Am vrut să arăt spre final, în prima versiune, vreau să arăt că familiile astea se împacă sau au un pact, se înțeleg unile pe altele și totul cu bine, dar într-un final am înțeles că trebuie să las să meargă lucrurile, să scurgă într-o formă realistică și am vrut să spun că cu toate ce s-a întâmplat după cadru, nimic nu s-a schimbat după. Oamenii au rămas la fel la cei care erau la început.
La care oameni te referi?
Iacob, persoanele, Iacob, tata lui Victor, Vlad. Nimic nu s-a schimbat, adică am vrut să arăt, a fost o istorie, au lăsat cicatrice, dar nu s-a schimbat nimic în lume. Și, practic, oamenii au rămas, nu se schimbă oamenii, rămân unii și acești, chiar dacă trec prin niște tragedii ca astea. Istoria se repetă din nou și din nou.
Okay. So he was thinking about a happy end from the start. But then when he was in the process, he understand that the history is repeated. So his characters don't united in the end. They are stayed the same. So there is no arc of the characters, you know. And it was a creative decision to keep this, because, you know, life is life, and these situations left only as scars, you know, a scar on their experience, and this is it.
Okay. I wanted to also ask Ioane, what are you working on next?
I'm excited to know more about this. Te întreabă la ce lucrez. Ce ai...
Înțeles. Cred că acum experimentez la un scenariu, vreau să mai încerc o producție cu protagonistul Iacob. A fost filmul trecut. Și avem o istorie mai... Încă nu pot spune multe despre dânsa, experimentăm până la scenariu.
Când spui Iacob, e personajul sau actorul?
Actorul, da.
Adică nu e tu, nici doi. So now he is not able to reveal any information, but he is experimenting on writing a script, taking in mind the Anatol Mîrzenco, so the Iacob.
The actor?
No, the actor. But I think they are doing a producer's tandem together, so they are continuing. So I think soon we will know more about that, and I'm happy that he is back from the Israel war, and I will drink a tea with Ioane and find more about his next plans.
Fantastic. Well, I do hope that you guys get noticed you know, I know it's difficult because there are a lot of publicity machines, you know, promoting other films, and many of those films are very, very good. But you know, I hope that you guys find a way to, you know, at the very least get a screening done here in New York or in Los Angeles, you know, where people can actually see this film, because I think it's important for this film to be seen.
Thank you very much. We're working on it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You've got a director who looks like a matinee idol himself. So
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
He wrote the script at very young age. He was 23 years old. So at the last year of in Academy of Fine Arts.
And what are you, 24 now?
No.
Se spune,
Câți ani?
So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time out, and you know, keep us posted on what's going on there in Moldova, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Let's be in touch, because we have a lot of films to share with you, just to see. Maybe after Oscars, because now I think you have 88 titles, yes, 89. It's
88 of 89, yes. Yes, it was quite a task. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you very much.